Hey guys, welcome to a snippet of a game called Kinkoi. Now, why am I doing this, you're asking? Well, simply put, there was a part of this game which involves me learning etiquette, and what that means is the posh behaviour one must do in the upper class system, which is formal and polite, and apparently it has been drilled into my skull for the past couple of months, and I'm being put to the test. I did not know that. But when the game started to test me, I'm thinking, oh, this will be so cool. I'll record this and see how well I do. Am I going to do well? I'm a Japanese guy who was sent into a noble academy, but I'm a commoner. Can a commoner know how to do this? Should be funny as hell. Let's find out, shall I? Right, I've taken us back a few stages so you can get a brief idea of the story going on here. I'm about to go into dinner with an ambassador and a couple of my friends. Let's see how well I do. This is the princess, by the way. I'm not going to give away the story there. She likely noticed my eyes at her and smiled sweetly at me as I disappeared to my doom. Oh, my name is Oro, by the way. Right, I was fired up. I'll head in. I'm having dinner with an ambassador. Right, these two are my friends. I think I'm leaving out the ambassador for this side, and I am the poor sap on the right. Right. Kikucho is my friend. Here's to a fine day. He's a rich guy. Cheers! We all held out our glasses on Kikucho's lead. Mina-chan, the girl on the left who's been training me with a whip. Okay, held up our glasses filled with lemon-scented sparkling water. The foreigner of Asian descent, said to be our dining companion, promptly began to speak to Kikucho in English. English. Oof. There were several other sullen-looking Caucasians sitting around us, but this person was the only one who spoke. That should mean the only ones meant to speak here was that man and Kikucho. What a lifesaver. Right, I could just concentrate on the meal. Oh, don't stare at me. With some tension, I adjusted my seat and spread out my napkin. Should be alright so far. Next. My hors d'oeuvre. There's a lot of letters for hors d'oeuvre, I think. Clank. Out came a huge plate of lettuce and tomato. There was also this ginger-looking stuff and some carroty thing. Anyway, a whole bunch of veggies. Don't say that word. Now then, right, here I go. How does one do this in French cuisine? Now, I know it's not chopsticks. Take the outermost fork or take the outermost fork and knife. I was taught this. I don't know how many courses there are here, but I'm assuming it is the middle one. Because I'm trying to imagine a Downton Abbey sort of dinner, and the idea of just using a fork and stabby stab stab, that doesn't seem right, does it? So I think it's safe to go with the middle. I look happy about that. Spur of the moment, but I held the fork and knife in each hand. As a pauper, or as Mina calls me, plebeian, it struck me as bizarre, but it was a French way to use the most extravagant cutlery even for the hors d'oeuvre. Dual-wielding this shiny, sparkly silver utensils was the proper way. Yes! Okay, good start. Thumbs up. Time to dig in. Careful. I found it difficult to eat salad with a fork, but I somehow made it through with the aid of the knife. Fold it together, fold it together. Munch. Yes. Oh, cool. Good start. It went well. Despite how flimsy this lettuce was, if I used the knife to fold it together, I could easily pierce through. I'm folding lettuce. Screech! Uh-oh. Oh, ghost appearance. Ah, sorry. I messed up. I accidentally scratched against the plate. Oh, producing an awful sound, not unlike nails scratching against a blackboard. Oh, great. That was not my choice. Those at the table across reacted, then grimaced a bit. They were so sensitive. I failed. He may have remembered, but his technique was not up to par. I'll leave me alone. I got a passing mark. That's the important thing. Why am I sharing this? The hors d'oeuvres were taken away. Right. Soup course. I think there's fish after this, I'm not sure. How many courses are there in French cuisine? Not to worry about here. I will eat this with my spoon. Heaven forbid I use chopsticks or a fork. The whole point was to eat your food, not to drink it. So I'm guessing no slurping noises. Doing otherwise would be in poor taste. I say, poor taste indeed. I brought each individual spoonful in my mouth before I washed it down. So then, now that it was down to the last bit of soup... Wait, which was it again? There was a French and English style by which you scooped up from the front or the back. I like to do this the French way. Okay. Scoop from the front, scoop from the back. Does that mean I spoon like that or outwards like that? I kind of get the impression, my instincts are telling me that if it was me doing it at home, I will scoop from the front. That tells me that's wrong, because the French do everything backwards. I'm going to say scoop from the back. If anyone here knows about French cuisine and you're screaming at me, yeah, well, I shall scoop from the back and hope for the best. Oh, jeez, I'm right. Right, like this, yeah. This was the correct style. I polished off my soup. I would have played it safe and just left it there. Ugh, but I couldn't scoop it out cleanly. I would let out an awful squeaking noise if I kept this up. But the plates would be dirty if I left it like this. Ah, nuts. They think about everything, don't they? So... how many pieces of bread would you like? Bread? 2? I'm saying 2, apparently. The waiter brought out the bread. He left us with 2 baguette-looking pieces. Let's see. There was etiquette to this. Okay, first to tear them into bite-sized pieces. Yeah, I knew that. Oh, I think the whole thing is good. That was how it was done. The baguette was delicious. It might not even need butter. Okay, my expression has changed. I did wish I had a bit more salt content, though. I bet it'd be delicious if I dipped it in the soup. Don't you dare. I know you don't dip it. There is no dipping. No. Don't use the... Everyone at home uses bread to absorb the soup. But we don't do this. I know this much at least. I will eat it as is. Oh. You're actually trained throughout the game, so you have to listen to this. It was kind of a waste to leave anything on the plate, but oh well. Ah, the fish course. Carpaccio, was it? Carpaccio? That's fish? The thing with sashimi with dressing on it. Carpaccio, that's French? This I liked. It was easy to eat with a fork, and it was boneless. I began to eat. Okay, good mark so far. Is this going to affect the outcome of the game? I don't know. I'm going to have to find out myself, aren't I? Oh, this was easiest. Next was... we will now move on to the main course. Before that, would anyone care for another drink? Right, my friend is asking for the orange juice. He is asking for mizu, which is water. I'll play it safe enough water as well. I ran out of my first drink and was feeling awfully thirsty. I was just hoping for a refill too. There shouldn't be any problems if I ordered the same thing as Minak. Yeah, we got the same thought. I waited a short while. Pardon me. Oh. Water came out in an unexpectedly large bowl. It was silver and exceptionally sizable. Oh well, fine by me, I guess. Hang on a minute. I'm remembering something from Shrek. Is this the bowl you wash your hands in? Drink up, don't drink yet. Drink when Mina-chan does. I am not going to drink. This strikes me as a bowl I wash my hands in. I had a bad feeling about this. Better not drink. When... In case you haven't noticed, I am very much well into these games. I go into detail a lot. I have brought your drinks. Oof. I wasn't sure why, but the waiter brought glasses of water out afterward. Along with napkins at the same time. Thank you, Shrek. Mina-chan took her glass and napkin, then put her fingers in the silver bowl of water. She dabbed them in to wash, then wiped them on the napkin. I don't get it. We are very refined here. How could we get our fingers dirty? we didn't hold anything with our fingers. And she's wearing gloves! Ah, don't tell me this ball was for... I'm making a funny look. With that face, I'm not surprised. Nothing. I hadn't done anything to be ashamed of. About the time we cleansed our fingers and the finger bowls, must be from the bread, our bone-in-meat dishes came out. Lamb, something or another. It was coated in a sweet and sour sauce. Right, let's eat. The fact that we cleaned our fingers meant it was okay to use our hands for this. Really? Well, this one was easy since I could get a firm grip on the bone. I proceed to cut it into bite-sized pieces. Then, clang. What'd I do? I dropped my fork! Okay. I remember this from the game, because that guy in the middle said the exact same thing. Or someone else. It said the upper class stay up and the lower class go down. Ponce. I'm going to wait a second. I think some maid is going to pick it up for me. My body naturally moved to pick it up for a second, but then I stopped. Yes, this was the one point in which I needed to be most cautious. A waiter came over a moment later, picked it up and took it away. After a short wait, a replacement came out. Us commoners don't deserve to be here. Here you are, sir. I'm going to use an accent for him. Thank you. Yes, had I picked it up, it would have been poor manners. I made it through safely. Another point to me. The meat course was delicious. For that matter, this part of the meal was a total breeze. All that was left was dessert and post-meal drinks. Ah, right. Now, in this game, I kind of got a little bit panicky before the dessert came. I won't explain the reasons for ruining the game for you, but let's just say I did not make it. So, I have no idea what to do here. Not having anyone badgering me about a specific etiquette was a huge load off of me. Freh. Scrumptious. Loud sighs are a breach of etiquette, really? I can't go, ah. Sorry. Chan was still on pins and needles, but I was in a light-hearted mood. I gobbled my food up in no time. Okay, I finished eating. I think. How did I place my knife and fork together after I finished eating? Uh-oh. I was supposed to place them on the right side of the plate if I recall. But I was sure there was an English and French style to this. How did I do it when I ate here last? If I remember right... Ah! I hadn't at all. When I ate with the previous guy and the rest before, I drank too much alcohol before I passed out. Okay, fine, you now know the reason why. Crap! I hadn't prepared enough. No, calm down. Me. Bring your gentlemanly essence out from within. And the answer will come to you naturally. The French style was, I don't know. Place them at a slight angle. Place them horizontally to the side. Help! Oh, I don't know. I think I placed them at a slight angle. I don't see how this is important. How is it offensive to place them horizontally? But I'm going to say place them to the side. Please tell me that was right. Oh, of course, I could just see what other people are doing. Why didn't I think of that before? I saw them set their silverware down at an angle like this on TV. Okay, you could go by TV. That should do it. Uh-oh. Did I do that wrong? Oh! Bollocks, bollocks, damn it, bollocks in hell! That is the English style. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. How dare I do the English way? I was doing so well as well. This isn't going to hurt me, is it? After that, we ate dessert. Well then, thank you for sparing time for me today. Our dinner party ended on a cheery note. I was almost there. I was almost there. We went back to the hall. Ugh. Exhaustion set in hard. Yeah, I did put in quite an effort. I bet I did. I am beat. You exhausted yourself over something so trifling. In fact, you were disqualified the moment you engaged in such stilted behavior. Well, thanks a lot. You did not do anything to displease the ambassador. Oh, I pass! That's the important thing. Okay guys, I think that will conclude our etiquette lesson in French cuisine, which is completely opposite to English, which is why I failed at the last hurdle, but that doesn't matter. I'm going to enjoy the rest of this game now because apparently the princess has just eaten some alcoholic chocolates and she cannot handle her liquor. So I'm going to have to deal with this fallout. Want to play this game yourself? I can't pronounce the title. It's below. I'll see you soon.